may seem like a new word, but the practice of elderling goes back several millennia. In tribal cultures and in early societies, the elders were seen as those who carried the traditional wisdom of the community. These elders were turned to for advice and counsel when important decisions actually needed to be made, and the elders presided over traditional ceremonies. They were the spiritual leaders of the community. Now, by contrast, our youth-obsessed culture tends to see the aged as irrelevant, perhaps even a burden. Our final years are seen as a time of loss, diminishment, and maybe even pain. Many see aging as a curse. Now, elderling, is a perspective that sees aging and the final years of life as another stage of development in our life experience. As with every developmental stage, there are challenges and opportunities. Each stage of life has its own curriculum. The final stage of development is no different. Now, the paradigm of elderling goes and does not ignore the fact that aging may lead to some physical and maybe some mental ailments, as well as to loss and diminishment of certain physical capabilities. Elderling encourages wise and compassionate care for the body. We do not deny or discount this aspect of aging. We encourage acceptance of this element of aging without identifying with it, if that makes sense. The experience of aging does not need to define us, if that makes sense. We are much more than this physical body, whether it is young or whether it is old. When someone recently asked me how old I was, I responded, I have no idea how old I am, but I know my body is 80 years old. Now, elderling comes and involves looking at our life in 4 directions: looking back, looking forward, looking outward, and looking inward. The first thing we're going to look at is looking back. Looking back includes the process of harvesting our life experiences. When we say harvesting, it means collecting both the wheat and the tares. And there's a biblical account at Matthew 13:24-30. Now,